the Akan people. Why is that important? Akan is the name of the son of Carmi, the son of Judah, an Israelite, who in the book of Joshua was the source of the Israelites' failure to conquer Jericho. Then there is the Ashanti, also a member of the Akan. Ashan was the name of one of the towns in Judah. Ashanti, meaning the people of Ashan. The Ivory Coast is an Akan member as well. Well, the Ivory Coast was called at one time Côte d'Ivoire. Ivry is the Greek phonetic spelling of the Hebrew word Eber, meaning Hebrew. Therefore, the coast was actually called the Hebrew coast, Côte d'Ivoire. Okay, well, let's say that we need a little more proof, because it's actually called the Ivory Coast, right? You know, like elephant tusks. I get it. That's what they're really known for, right? Well, eventually, Ivory was pronounced ivory. See, even the origin of the English word ivory comes from the Latin word Eber. Eber? Get it? Plain enough? Well, let's cap it with this. See, the same territory was also known by another name, Golfo de Judeu. This quote is from the Royal Geographical Society with the British Institute of British Geographers. Verse 16. Golfo do Judeu, the Jews' Bay, the Gulf of the Jews. Castillo Gadaba Pimentel identifies it with Kalongo Bay, and this I accept, although the Golfo do Judeu of the Bahamians globe seems to represent Luango Bay. Seems to represent Luango Bay. Golfo do Judeu, the Gulf of the Jews. So the coast of the Hebrews was also known as the coast of the Jews. See, amongst the Hebrews, the Ivorians, or another ethnic group. Do you remember the Ga people we spoke about that came to West Africa with the Dangwe people? Gad and Dan. Well, amongst the Ivorians are the Yakuba people. Remember, the Israelites are the sons of the patriarch Jacob, who Yah or God changed his name to Israel, but his birth name was Jacob, which in ancient Hebrew is pronounced Yakub or Yakob. The Yakuba people are also known by another name, Dan. Exodus 1:1-4. Now these are the names of the children of Israel which came into Egypt. Every man and his household came with Jacob. Reuben, Simeon, Levi, and Judah. Issachar, Zebulun, Benjamin, Dan, and Naphtali, Gad, and Asher. Now, at this point, if you still have a question whether or not the Israelites are black or African, let's go to the Encyclopedia Britannica. Dan, a African people. Hold on. Let me repeat that. Dan, a African people. Dan, also called Geo or Yakuba, an ethno-linguistic group of people inhabiting the mountainous west central Côte d'Ivoire and adjacent areas of Liberia. The Dan belong to the southern branch of the Mende linguistic subgroup of the Niger-Congo language family. They originated somewhere to the west or northwest of their present lands, perhaps among the Menlinke. The Dan are closely related to the Gur, also spelled Niger or Guer, to the south. Another Akan connection with the tribe of Gad is the Igbo people of Nigeria. The following quote is from ShivaIsrael.org, a European Jewish organization whose goal is to reunite lost Jewish tribes. Quote, the Igbo Jews of Nigeria, who call themselves B'nai Israel, are a part of a larger Igbo ethnic group. Most of the Igbo Jews live in the area which straddles the river Niger, near the Ambara states. The Igbo Jews are said to have migrated from Syria Portugal, and Libya to West Africa around 740 CE. It is claimed that the initial immigrants were from the biblical tribes of Gad, Asher, Dan, and Naphtali. Later, they were joined by more Jewish immigrants from Portugal and Libya in 1484 and 1667, respectively. Some of the Igbo Jews claim that the river Sambadion, beyond which the lost 10 tribes were dispersed by the Assyrians, is in Africa.
For more on African herbs, lifestyle, culture, and history, please like, share, and subscribe to Africa Chronicles. Thank you.